This September, we enter a rare eclipse portal, a turning point that brings both endings and beginnings. So hold on to your hat. September is about to bring one of the most powerful eclipse portals we've seen in years. We're talking patterns of change, unpredictable twists, and rare cosmic alignments that are set to shake things up. So we've got 2 new moons in Virgo, one opening the portal at 0 degrees, a powerful beginning. This is not an eclipse, but it opens the portal. And the second, a solar eclipse at 29 degrees. Both of these are power degrees, powerful ending with this second one. It's very rare to have 2 new moons in Virgo. And this is an eclipse, a solar eclipse, and it's opposite Neptune and Saturn, marking powerful endings and turning points. Plus, we've also got Pisces total lunar eclipse that's deeply psychic and lucky with blessings flowing from Jupiter. Change is coming and it's going to be big. But before we get stuck into the readings, I have a very exciting announcement. My flagship course, Tarot 101, is now open for enrollment. This is a foundational course where I teach you the exact method I use to read tarot, not just vague intuition, but a practical system of patterns and numbers that gives you clear techniques that anyone can use. It's live now. Early bird offer ends on midnight, the 23rd Eastern Standard Time. So check it out. The link is in the bio. Alrighty, Capricorn. So let's see what is coming in for you. Oh, I dropped that one on the floor. So in many ways, this is also for you guys a very nice energy because you are making some positive energies to the nodes where the eclipses are. The signs where the eclipses are occurring is Virgo and Pisces, and they're making positive flows of energy to you. So if you're going through these unpredictable patterns of change or unexpected opportunities or unexpected changes or resets that are coming through with the eclipse season, it's going to be easier for you. There's going to be an easier flow. It's going to be fated, and it's not going to be quite as dramatic as some of the other signs, which is what we're seeing here as well. The flow of the 3 of Shells, playfulness and bliss, and the 10 of Feathers, the 10 of Swords, recovery and transformation. So these eclipses are affecting your communication houses, your sense of learning, communicating, and there's also travel houses. So you might notice patterns of change around that as well. So we've got 3 of Shells, playfulness and bliss. I love these beautiful dolphins. And I kind of see a nice flow between the squirrely flow of the snake as well with the 10 of Swords, recovery and transformation. So they're saying something has ended, like you might be completing something. This can come up with like completing a course, completing if there's any kind of qualification that you have achieved in your life or that you want to achieve. There might be stuff coming up around that in terms of gifts. You might find that you've got gifts in terms of, I just feel like gifts are coming for something that you have completed and you kind of like, I'm done and dusted with that. Maybe I finished it a long time ago, but it was something in the element of air. So it was something to do with writing, learning, speaking, whatever it was, you're done with that. But now it may be that it's you realizing that there are intuitive gifts or that something comes easily to you. So there's some kind of gift that's coming up here that they're showing me that you might be asked to step into more of a role of teaching or broadcasting this message in some way or sharing this in some way. There's some kind of gift that you have that is easy for you. Maybe you haven't valued it in the past, maybe you have, but at the same time, you're being asked to use this gift. So, and it could be quite transformative. So I just keep getting this energy of it's something that is completed, and it definitely was something that was quite a mental challenge in a way, like whether it's like finding closure, completing something, gaining a qualification, any of those kind of things. Perhaps there was like a project with your work or something like that that came in, but definitely there's a sense now that things are starting to flow in a transformative way. You might have either had a period of time out from that or need a period of time out, but the High Priestess is about your intuition. So it may be that your intuition suddenly goes into overload, that suddenly you're noticing this is what's shifting and changing for you with the Moon, Cancer, Taurus, and the High Priestess, is that you might find that suddenly intuitively things just start to flow for you. Maybe I couldn't talk about this in the past, or maybe I couldn't get up and speak in front of people in the past, or maybe I couldn't share this gift in the past. But there's something more being asked of you, which is, like I said, something that comes quite naturally to you. And it might just be, it's like, blur. I'm just getting like the throat chakra, like it's just easy to talk and speak about this now, and to somehow communicate this, whether it's writing or whatever it is. Things are flowing. So if you want to write that book, or you're writing something or expressing something, giving a speech, whatever it is, it might even just be having a conversation with somebody, giving somebody some advice. It's like fully flowing out of you. So your intuition is going to be really, really strong here. And I feel like you're going to notice it definitely with your throat chakra, with how you're communicating. And it just feels like it's so much. I can't quite get it without the light. There we go. It feels like the communication comes easily to you in some way. There's this intuition flowing through you. So it could even be working with something intuitively. Here we have the Lovers crossed by the Four of Swords coming in. So, and the Ace of Wands. It feels like this is something exciting that you're going to want to be doing. And we just need to free your mind from some kind of limitation, something that occurred in the past. And again, I get this sense with, it could be going back to parents and teachers and early learning experiences, like at school or something like that, where you were taught, here's that Ten of Swords again, you were taught, okay, you're not good at something, or that there was some belief system. And it's almost like you are letting go of other people's opinions, or some kind of criticism that could be coming in, or the need for perfectionism that's coming in here. Here's the Three of Cups again. So, let's have a look and see. Boom. In comes our friend the Tower. It is now making quite the appearance in these eclipse readings, and the Tower is very much an eclipse-like energy. Expect the unexpected. Now, this actually could be quite an exciting, unexpected opportunity for moving and traveling, moving home. It also might be a very exciting financial opportunity coming your way, Capricorn. So it feels, there's something that I just feel like it comes out of the blue, and you've already got the qualification or the ability to do this, and it's like, boom, in it comes. So the situation is the Lovers card, and it feels like there's potentially, you might find yourself facing a big choice or decision here with the Lovers card. It could be around a relationship, or it could just be around a certain life direction that's coming in. But the Lovers card represents a choice, and it's crossed by the Four of Swords. And it may be that you don't, the Four of Swords is about having time to think about it. And so the time to think is actually blocking it. So either you don't have enough time to think about it, or you've got too much time on your hands to think about it. But either way, the time to think is, there's a major decision here. At the base, we have the Ace of Wands, and this is saying this is something that you actually really want. There's something activating within you. This is what's happening deep down. There's an activation with the Ace of Wands. We're seeing the two aces together and the Four of Wands. So there is some kind of new opportunity here to get what you want. But like these two, the fire, Ace of Fire and the Ace of Pentacles, is like the germination of the seed or the idea. It's like it's just there inside of you germinating. And so you might not know about it, though, with this Eight of Swords in your conscious mind. So you might, if you are feeling it, there's something blocking you here mentally, because the Eight of Swords is like, I want to free myself. I need to break free of some kind of mental limitation where it feels like either I haven't been able to trust my intuition in the past, or am having trouble trusting my intuition, or it's like other people's fears, limitations, and belief systems or criticisms. I need to break free of that. So you're mentally breaking free of something and it's sort of like, that's what I feel like. This is the activation that's happening deep inside of your mind's going, oh, I need to break free of this. And the Tower's like, boom, we're going to break you out of that, Capricorn. Now, in the recent past, we have this Four of Pentacles, which is a beautiful Capricorn energy of building some foundations. So it's like you were happily building foundations in some way. for wealth, success, or for stability in your life in some way. But you're getting the message now that you have to get out of a comfort zone. We're seeing that very strongly with the eclipse energy, that lots of fours coming in, and the eclipses get you out of the comfort zone. They're saying comfort zones and foundations are great, but boom, you're ready to expand and grow. This is going to be an accelerated period of growth, and the eclipses reset and show you the pathways to be able to do that in unexpected ways. So what are you holding on to for fear of letting go? You've built and something, you've been working on something, the foundations of something. Perhaps it made you very happy, but there's something in the near future, the Ten of Swords, where there's an ending. This is a sense of you're about to go through some kind of mental shift and change. The story has ended and you can see the new beginning, the new opportunity, but at the same time, it's like I can't step into it yet. But I know that there is a story from the past that has ended. I've found closure. That is over. I've completed something. It's no longer occupying that space inside my mind. So again, that could be the things like, like qualifications, or just finishing a project, or even finishing a book, finishing a podcast, whatever it is. There's something, it could be an end of a relationship, and like I'm putting an end to that belief system. It can be so many things, but it's this ending that comes through, and you're turning up as the Four of Wands. So you've got 3 fours here. It's interesting that you've moved, the outcome is the Five of Pentacles. So eclipse do push you out of that comfort zone into the fives. So which is a challenge to grow. But you're happily here in the Four of Wands now, feeling the Four of Wands is about building a foundation for what it is that you're really wanting, and doing the things that are foundational for you at this moment in time. So whilst this might actually feel good, the universe is saying you can't stay in that for too long. And it seems important to have this. We have the harmony of the 1111. So it feels like partnerships around you, or the energy, the soul connection energy around you might feel really important. And this feels like it's a nice, stable, solid place for this to activate, which is really fabulous. So there's nothing wrong with that. And that feels good. But at the same time, the universe is going to go, boom, out you go. So energy surrounding you is this Ten of Cups. So this is the card of happiness, or people that have achieved some kind of longer term happiness, or have been in relationships for a long time. It might be that there are, you might be noticing more of the longer term committed relationships around you. That's something that could come through with this as well. It could be that family and longer term friends are around as well. Again, the 10s and the 2 10s and the 2 aces are showing me that there is definitely powerful endings and a powerful new beginning. And so it's interesting because the endings are in cups and swords, which is like something that you've been thinking about and feeling, but the new beginnings coming in the pentacles and the wands, which is like something tangible and something exciting and passionate. So it's very different. This new beginning is going to be something very different to what's ending, the powerful ending. And so we have as an outcome the Five of Pentacles. Here you are, right next to the tower. Boom, the tower's gone. You're not staying inside that building anymore. It's too restrictive for you. So out you go. Yes, you've been challenged. You go, okay, moving on from that 4. So in some ways, you're challenging yourself to grow. But the tower is saying whatever's happening with your financial situation and your wealth, or perhaps to do with your self-value and worth, some of you are moving quite literally, and this might happen unexpectedly. With the Chariot is also the card of moving. So there could be a sense of something shifts with your financial situation that happens quite dramatically and unexpectedly with the Tower. There definitely feels like there could be something to do with home and living situation. There's something unexpected coming in around that. Financial situation, as I mentioned, even job situation. That feels like there's some kind of unexpected opportunity that comes in for you. Now, as I said, that even though it's eclipse season, you're not going to avoid the Tower, which brings in this change. It says you've outgrown something now, out you go. You're moving on. You need to move into something new and exciting. Like I said, the flow is going to be a little bit easier. So you're going to get determined as soon as the dust settles with the Tower and you understand what this is, you're seeing a new good opportunity here with the Ace of Pentacles. So this is like when somebody quits their job and decides to start their own business, or somebody starts a YouTube channel, or you find a new home and you're moving, but it's the dream home, or something's happened dramatic with a living situation or a work situation or a financial situation, but there's a new cycle that begins that somehow is going to be better, but it's just at the very beginning of it. So there's going to be these shifts of powerful beginnings when it comes to things like moving and traveling, and also to do with a financial situation or work situation that's coming in for you. But we can see that this is the beginning. The new path comes in. There's potentially challenges ahead or new goals that are coming up with this, but it feels like there's abundance around this new opportunity that's coming your way. And that's why we're getting a nicer flow for you guys. It's easier to let go of something if it's not serving you anymore. And it's easier for you to see the blessing in disguise and see the positive energy in the new opportunity that's coming your way, that's coming as the Ace of Pentacles, which is you're going to like it. It's going to be your favorite opportunity coming your way. So let's pull an affirmation card for you. Okay, we had this one came out. My income is constantly increasing, and begin now today to open myself to ever increasing prosperity. And that's what it is. Yes, you've built some good foundations here, but the universe is bringing in some kind of different opportunity for you. And I feel like there was one more coming in, because that other one just came out too easily. And that's the thing, is things will come super easily for you. And that in itself might be a challenge, because it might be a belief system saying, no, this has to be hard. I have to work for this. How's this coming so easily to me? So we've got, I'm at peace with my sexuality. I rejoice in my sexuality and in my own body. My body is perfect for me in this lifetime. I embrace myself with love and compassion. And it's interesting because Cancer, your opposite sign, actually got a similar thing about loving your body. And so a lot of the energy with these eclipses is around intuition that we're seeing here with the High Priestess, about trusting your intuition, things flowing, connecting to your gifts. And intuition does move through your body. So it may be part of that journey of letting this energy flow through your body is connecting to your sexuality as well and finding peace within that. So let's pull a charm for you, Capricorn. So Capricorn, I just want to clarify that this reading is for the eclipse season energies only. The monthly readings for September are still coming. They will come out next week. So there will be an extended for those readings. There is no extended for this reading. So let's see what charm is coming in. Ooh. And just like Cancer, if you've got any Cancer in your chart, or you're cross-watching for a Cancer, check out that reading as well. They also got a horse. Very similar, but yours is the flying horse. Yours is the Pegasus. So if horses are about the direction you're going in, you're about to go through you're flying close to the sun. And the sun gives you vitality, joy, strength, vitality. And I think I just said that. And what I'm getting is the sun is like a sense of purpose. It's energy. I'm feeling energized by this. I feel like I could fly with this. And it could be that I'm feeling like this is giving me purpose in some way, or even connected to life purpose in some way. And so it's like you're just taking these giant leaps and bounds. Like there could be huge spiritual leaps and bounds that are coming in with this. But it feels like the joy of the flying horse, the Pegasus, just feels so exciting and joyful. So exciting, unpredictable opportunities coming your way, Capricorn, and coming as the Ace of Pentacles. So coming when it comes to money, work, moving, home, health opportunities coming your way. So yeah, absolutely. It's going to somehow accelerate your growth in unpredictable ways. So that's your reading, Capricorn. Thank you so much. And don't forget about my beautiful Tarot 101 course. This is now open for enrollment. It's my foundational course where I teach the exact method that I use to read tarot, not just vague intuition, but a practical system of patterns and numbers that gives you clear techniques that anyone can use. You no need to be psychic, no endless memorization of meanings, just a step-by-step method to help you understand the cards, find connections, and trust your intuition, and all the other beautiful things that go along with learning tarot, which would be so handy moving through eclipse season, understanding what these patterns of change are, what they're meaning, getting some advice from the tarot when the drama of the tower strikes. These are all some of the beautiful benefits that you can get from bringing tarot into your world, into your life. And like I said, this is the technique that I use, and it opens the door to intuition. And it's limited time. Early bird, limited time, only a couple of days left. So check out the description box below, and then the price will go up permanently after that. So check it out. And please like, subscribe, share, leave a comment. Love to read your comments, Capricorn, and take care.